3, 2, 1. We live. Alright, welcome back to the We Live podcast. And we got a couple movie experts, I would say. We got Will Kotheimer here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Second time he's back. And we got a new guest here, Leo.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Alright, so, I watch movies, but, I'm not an expert. So, I got two experts with me today. And we're going to break down the Spiderman movies.
Okay. Spider-Man. Okay.
So, I want to hear... I don't even know how many Spider-Man movies there are. There's 8, correct? 8?
Yes, but counting the Venom.
So there's Venom 1, Venom 2.
And Into the Spider-Verse.
And Into the Spider-Verse.
There's
all
11
right.
in total.
11.
So we're going to rank all of those.
Yeah.
So we're starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
Sure.
Leo could do his full 11, then I'll do my full.
That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
And I'll just
No, you did. Because you've seen almost all of them.
Yeah, except the... Yeah, okay.
Be cool.
Spider-Verse movies. But all right, Leo, you got it first.
Get into it.
So we'll go first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
At 11, I have Venom: Let There Be Carnage.
So that's the one that just came out.
Just came out.
So
it came out before Spider-Man. No Way Home.
So I did not like that movie.
Yeah,
at all.
I wasn't.
That movie was
either.
just disappointing.
Didn't you? I thought you liked it.
I enjoyed it, but I know it's not good.
What parts did you enjoy? Because I didn't like any
I
of it.
I know you didn't like Woody Harrelson.
I usually like Woody Harrelson in almost anything, but I thought he was just overacting in that movie.
Just tell me who that is.
Corny.
Well,
It was the
okay.
villain.
He was the villain. He was
Okay.
Carnage.
Yeah.
I liked it. I kind of liked how he was over the top throughout the film.
He was over the top.
Yeah. And it is a Venom movie, so
It was just corny.
The
it was
the
corny.
first one was so good, and that one was just disappointment.
Oh,
was
you
just-
really like? Oh,
No, I love the first one.
Oh, that's cool.
I like the first one too.
Oh,
okay.
It's on my list.
We'll get into
Yeah, I
it.
want to get high. All right, go next.
Okay, number 10, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Two.
Wait.
That's the one with Electro. And,
That was the first
Oh,
transformation.
okay. Yeah,
When Electro's blue.
that one's terrible. I just did not. What? You don't like that one either?
Well, the movie overall is pretty bad, but I mean the Gwen and there's gonna be spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
for all
Oh, yeah,
Spider-Man.
spoiler
every
warning.
single-
and No Way Home included.
And a bunch of other movies.
But the Gwen death scene I thought is so perfect, and it elevates it for me. But
Oh yeah, that was
so
the
much.
only good part of the movie.
Yeah,
That's actually
his acting. in that
That's
was
actually
just
ripped
good.
right out of the comics.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right from the
Wait,
comics.
does reading the comics does that give you a better appreciation for the movie or not?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
My opinion, at least.
But the movies are based off the comics.
Yeah, they're inspired by comics. Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let me So we're talking about Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
yeah amazing.
The
Amazing
Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Electro
I would
was
rank
just-
that really low.
2. It has my favorite suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
suit is
The
awesome.
suit is
The
fire.
music is really cool. It's shot the action's good.
Action's great.
Yeah.
I don't know, just
When it's doing the itsy bitsy spider thing and the electric grid.
I thought that was funny.
I thought that was cool.
He was
That
making
was
fun of
cool.
Spider-Man.
But those are the three good things. about
Yeah.
the movie. And the chemistry between Gwen and Andrew Garfield.
yeah.
That's good too.
Dude, that's really good.
Okay.
But there's a lot of bad stuff.
There's a lot
the
of-
new Goblin was really
Awful.
terrible.
Looked
Yeah,
like
I
he had
didn't
herpes.
know.
Yeah.
It was
It
terrible.
was really bad.
All right, give me your
Okay,
9.
number 9, Venom 1.
Oh, why you rank it
It's
so
good.
low? Why you rank it so low?
Every movie from 9 up is a good movie. I would say.
That's fair.
Are you're
These
not
Spider-Man-
saying yours, right? You're
Nah,
waiting?
we're going through his first. But I want to clarify. These Spider-Man movies are super hard to rank.
They are very hard to rank.
'Cause almost all of them, if
Dude,
they're on TV,
I don't know why.
I'll watch them.
Venom 1
My
is just
top
a
3
very good movie.
interchangeable. Honestly,
Okay.
And bottom
personally.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this Venom movie though.
Alright,
the first Venom movie, I don't know why, but it was just fire movie.
Yeah, it's so
fire
fun.
movie.
It's so fun to watch.
I thought it was a fun movie. I liked Tom Hardy's amazing.
Yeah, he's
And
very good.
I liked Venom.
Yeah,
and the
character
action
Venom
was good. But I mean, the villain was pretty good. I
Wait,
don't really have
so-
that many complaints, except the end fight is just it's one of those things in movies where they do the hero fights the same version of himself but
Yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just gets old.
But it was better that the villain was stronger, right? In the second movie, it's Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
Carnage is the villain,
Yeah.
but he's in the first movie.
No.
He's not at all.
No.
So what is the thing that he's fighting in the first movie then?
First movie is just another symbiote.
Another symbiote.
But he's a better symbiote though.
Yeah,
he
it's
just
a,
stronger.
he outsmarts him.
yeah. Tom Hardy.
Just
Actually,
outsmarts him.
Venom is and you could attest to this because you read comics. Venom is a weak character for the planet he comes from.
He's the weakest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that in the movie.
He's like
he said he's the weakest one.
He's like a child. He's like one of the youngest ones.
Oh,
That's why
really?
he's so weak. Yeah, he's like a child.
Like compared to all the other symbiotes,
so you've read
he's
the
not even
comics?
strong.
I know that portion of it. That
What? So well, obviously when you're older, like, do you get any like special abilities? You're stronger.
your like emotions are like heightened. So like you can get angry faster. You can be happy faster. Like all that stuff.
Oh, that's kind of raw. That
it messes with your mind.
That the Venom is like a child because like it's not like.
That's
like
actually
back.
accurate because the way he talks to Tom Hardy,
He calls him a.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's raw. All right, let me hear it though.
Far From Home, one of the most disappointing movies in my opinion. It's not bad. It's just disappointing in my opinion.
Far From Home. What do you say about that?
I agree. I mean, it's not really disappointing. It's like solid, except I think Mysterio's super overrated. Like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I didn't like Mysterio either for a villain.
That whole little speech he gives in the bar where he's just explaining everything he's done to people that already know what he's done is just super corny. And like the whole glasses plot where Tony gave Peter these glasses that are so powerful is like so dumb.
Yeah,
but
that was
the
actually
the Peter MJ stuff in that is really good. The action at the end
really good.
Is really cool.
I love the scene where Mysterio's like building stuff around him.
Yeah.
And it goes all black and he's switching through all his suits. I like that a lot.
And
That's ripped out of the comics too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much of it is like out of the comics?
Mostly like the powers. It's its own storyline though. I did not recognize the story from anything.
And when I rewatched all the Spider-Man movies, that was the first one I watched, right? Because I watched them.
Yeah, you watched that one first.
Yeah,
that was
ridiculous. It wasn't good.
Tom Holland's great though as Peter Parker.
He is good. Yeah. All right.
Okay, 7. I have Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like this movie. A lot of people love this movie.
It's the toughest one to rank.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's actually pretty.
No,
it's not good, but I love to watch it anytime it's on TV.
Yeah,
like I could watch it a million times.
Love the Sandman stuff in it.
Sandman's great.
He
I don't like Sandman. As
Really?
I don't.
He should have been the.
I feel like he could be
too
OP.
one-dimensional though. With like, he should be more OP. He's too one-dimensional with the fact like his only motivation is to see his daughter, and it's like, why is he in the final fight if that's his only motivation?
Oh yeah,
the
only reason he's in the final fight is because Venom's like, you don't like Spider-Man, I don't either. Let's go kill him.
But like, it's not like he doesn't like Spider-Man.
But like that's what Venom says. He's like, you want to kill
I
Spider-Man.
thought he hated Spider-Man.
No, Venom in that movie, the action is cool with Venom, but the character is so bad. Topher Grace, who plays him, but like MJ stuff, just I don't care about.
Yeah.
Like Mary Jane from the Tobey trilogy is easily my least favorite love interest.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That just made me mad watching it.
Most people hate it, but
like,
the emo Peter stuff is so funny.
It's so funny.
I could watch that stuff.
No, I actually
on
do
repeat.
that. No,
You
that
like
made the movie.
It's like my favorite.
It has one of my favorite.
That's probably the best part of that.
Well, that's the most memorable.
It has one of my favorite fight
because
scenes.
it's memed all over there.
The Harry Osborn and Peter bare knuckle fight. Love that fight.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, how is Harry taking these punches from Spider-Man?
He took the gas.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He took it.
Yeah, remember? He takes the gas like in the opening scene. The
yeah.
Goblin gas.
I always forget that before they fight in the start.
What's so big about that fight? Like, I don't even.
It's like two best friends fighting.
Like, yeah, but
it's still like so
boxing.
much comedy in there. It's like
the
little
sound effects.
Little Goblin
Junior. That's
yeah.
funny.
Oh yeah, like,
and he's like, ooh,
messing around with each other.
yeah, it's cool.
Okay, number 6, I have The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one.
The first one.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's really good. It's really good.
It would
All
probably
these
be
movies from 6.
Honestly,
up
I'm
are
gonna put that in my top 3. No, I am putting that in my
fine.
top 3.
I mean, there's like no complaints.
I don't judge you.
No,
on anything.
I love them. I
Yeah,
think,
I like it a lot.
personally, for me, I think like overall, Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man.
He's definitely the best actor, and he actually after No Way Home, he is my favorite Spider-Man.
He is 100% my favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think.
I get that. His movies are just really weak.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can you talk about the Spider-Mans for a second? Like, which do you have a favorite? Like, which
my
one's the
favorite
best?
Spider-Man is Andrew.
So this is what,
Peter
I already know what
Parker.
you're about to say. I'm about to say favorite Spider-Man is Andrew.
Yeah.
Favorite Peter Parker is Tom.
Tom, yeah.
And the
best
best
movies.
story.
Best movies are Toby.
Best movie is Toby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what everyone says.
I agree with him 100%.
Yeah, I feel like that's what everyone says.
But yeah,
That's what I
if we were older, we would probably have Toby higher, just because
It's
Yeah,
Toby.
it's Toby.
it's Toby.
But yeah.
Like my dad loved seeing just Toby and all the villains in No Way Home.
Which
No, like
we'll get to.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Number 5, I have Homecoming. I think it was a great introduction for Spider-Man's first movie in the MCU.
I'm putting Spider-Man or the first Amazing Spider-Man over that, 100% for me. Is that what you? No, you probably don't have that. I just like that movie.
I'll tell you mine.
Oh yeah, we gotta tell your list.
I like the villain too, Vulture.
Vulture's great.
I think Vulture's
yeah, he's
sick.
a good
And Michael
villain.
Keaton playing him.
Michael Keaton's just awesome.
That's so sick.
Yeah, it's kind of just, it's a little forgettable is my complaint. Like I have it pretty high up, and it's super fun. Like comedy's really good, but it's just like not that important, in the grand scheme of things. But it's a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid movie.
And then for number 4, I have Spider-Man 2002, first one, with Tobey.
The first one is good.
Yeah. It's
Is that
just-
is that pretty high up on your list or no?
it's actually kind of low compared
First
to
one?
most people, which is really surprising because Defoe is so amazing as Green Goblin. But like if I'm popping in a Spider-Man movie to watch, like rewatch, I'm just not popping in that one.
Well, what'd you rank? You said 4 or 5. Is that your fourth or fifth one?
4 is Spider-Man. OG Spider-Man.
Most people would have it higher, even, or around there. It's a good movie.
It's also like
Solid.
It's like the first
Good movie.
superhero movie I watched.
And it's like one of the best. It's one of the first like really good superhero movies like ever. Is just the first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It kind of started like a good story.
Like I don't know why, but I can't think of like the whole plot. Like I know the plot. I mean, obviously, but like how wasn't it like?
Well, it's just all about him getting his powers.
Yeah, okay.
It's
yeah.
origin story.
Yeah, it gets.
It's just the origin
bit.
story,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Green Goblin, science.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. All right. Good movie.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Number 3, I have Into the Spider-Verse.
In the top 3. See, I can't even say anything because I haven't
You haven't seen it?
seen that movie.
It is just such a unique movie.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't even win. I don't think it won Best Animated at the Oscars. Best
Didn't
Animated movie.
Incredibles 2 win over that? Because that's
I think it did.
disrespectful. Because Incredibles 2 wasn't even good.
You love it. You love Incredibles.
Incredibles 1 is amazing.
Incredibles 2 is disappointing.
is mid.
I say disappointing.
Very mid.
Yeah.
But Into the Spider-Verse, it's just so impressive.
I don't even think it was nominated.
No, it had to have been.
Oh,
No,
well,
it won,
was.
actually. No. I remember.
It won?
winning. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it did.
Why is it like? Why is it in your top? Like wait, so
It's just hard to explain because like the animation is like nothing else before.
It is so unique. They made their own like animation.
And it's like really emotional towards
Yeah.
the end. And Miles Morales is Spider-Man is just
pretty sick.
it's awesome. And the
Yeah.
music, that's where Sunflower came from.
Mm-hmm.
Is that movie?
By Post Malone.
Yeah, that's
fire
cool.
song.
Yeah,
Mhm.
amazing song.
Very
Wait,
good.
so that's that's obviously a movie, right?
Yeah. It came out in 2018.
I thought it was like a TV show for some reason.
No,
I thought it was like a show.
Nah, it was. They're coming out with the second one.
Yeah, which is a part
in
1.
2022.
Which is like a part 1. Across the Spider-Verse is like part 1.
Oh, it takes
the
place
sequel.
before.
No, it's like Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse part 1.
Oh, okay. So it's like an Infinity War Endgame
Yeah.
type thing.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So number 2, I have No Way Home, the most recent.
2?
Yeah,
This is gonna be boring because we have very similar rankings.
really.
Yeah, like very similar.
I
have
mean,
a few
yeah, I think
changes.
that's my.
And
I think that's my 2 too.
it was going between 2 and 3 for Into the Spider-Verse and No Way Home, but like just seeing Tobey and Andrew back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Way
That,
Home
like,
is
that's just-
super hard to rank because it could be 1 or it could be like 4 for me.
But you didn't like it like.
You
No,
didn't like it at
my-
first.
Yeah, that my first watch, I was like really underwhelmed watching it, which I just expected way too much. From the trailers, they got me so hyped, like Infinity War hype, and it just wasn't there for me. And then
You watched it again.
I watched it again with my family, and it was so good. It was like super enjoyable because my expectations weren't high because I already knew what happened, and yeah, it was just nothing but a good time.
But like, so you knew, like all the Spider-Mans would come back, but you didn't even
Not
like.
the first time. It was like a 50-50 type thing.
You were pretty confident. You made a bet.
I made a bet with
So you were pretty confident.
Paco, yeah.
Yeah.
that
so
they
you're pretty
were going to
confident.
show up.
I was pretty confident, but I wasn't like, I was like 60-70% sure.
Oh. Well,
I didn't like how they did Toby's. Like, I have problems with the movie. Like, Toby, when he entered, like, it was kind of just super casual.
Yeah.
Like, Andrew's entrance was
Yeah,
super cool.
yeah,
like,
he was
oh my
like
God, that's
cracking
Peter.
jokes.
It's like you could see the eyes that he had in his movies,
And you instantly
you're
know.
like, that's Andrew. That's so cool.
It was so cool.
And then like Aunt May's death, I still don't like how she got like nuked and then just
Bro,
walks
she
around
got
for,
like
2 minutes.
clothesline.
Yeah.
And
Still
then blown
alive.
up. Did she get blown
Yeah,
up too?
and she got a
she got
goblin
up.
grenade, and then she's like walking around.
And
then
then
she
wait,
dies.
so she like, how does it go? Like, what's his name? Has him in his arm. Like she's like about to die, right?
Yeah, and
she
then
says,
with great power.
yeah, that was bad.
Responsibility.
I didn't mind that.
I
was just bad.
I
That.
cringed at that the first
Yeah,
time.
it was-
It wasn't as bad the second time I watched it, because he did kind of need to hear that, but at the same time, it felt forced.
How about the fight scene at the end?
Awesome.
I thought it was good.
I think it could have been better though.
Yeah, I do think
It could have been
could've
longer.
better.
It could have been longer.
Which
think
I
it
hate to
could've been-
critique it so much, because it's like the thing about this movie is
Yeah.
it feels so cool that it even exists.
Oh yeah.
Because you would have like never imagined that
In
they
the-
would actually bring all these characters.
The movie goes
back.
fast.
Yeah, it does go fast. First 40 minutes are kind of just like set up, and you kind of just roll with whatever Doctor Strange does with his spells, just because you get all the characters.
And I like how I hope that the next movies is just a Spider-Man movie. No other Avengers showing up. I hope
But yeah,
it's
how's
just
the
Spider-Man.
next
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
gonna
I
go?
agree.
Because I don't. I
it's
assume,
such like a
he's gonna go to
cliffhanger.
college.
he's still in.
Because he was
the
getting his
MCU.
GED, right? Didn't he like get a textbook that said GED?
I think he's gonna be like how Toby was in the first one. Well, actually, no, more in the second one where he'll have a job, try and pay rent in that apartment.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
That was cool how he knitted that suit, because that suit looks so good.
sick.
So good at that.
And there's gonna be like multiple like. There's gonna be another one. This is like how
They're
many?
gonna keep
They
going
wanna-
Tom Holland. They're making billions of dollars.
Yeah,
on
he's gonna
all
have a lot of
these.
But
movies, right?
he also said he wants to stop being Spider-Man by he's like 32, I think he said.
That's a while away. He's
Yeah, how old is he? Isn't he like?
He's like,
He's 24.
oh, he's that old.
Yeah, I thought he was like.
I'm pretty sure he's like 24, maybe 23.
Max 24 then.
Max
Probably
24.
like 22, 23.
You could look it up.
Nah, we cool. It doesn't matter that
Okay,
much.
my
Don't
number
matter.
one, Spider-Man 2.
Gotta be.
Spider-Man 2 is just.
That's mine too. I mean, I feel like that's
It's
most
so good.
people's.
You could say
Like,
it's the perfect sequel.
The Spider-Man 3 comedy is just funny because of how bad it is, but the Spider-Man 2 is like intentional comedy in the first like hour, and it's actually so good. Which this is so weird that it's this high, like for both of us. I also have it at 1. I'll just spoil it right now, but because Spider-Man's not even in the movie that much, it's just like a Peter Parker movie.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Doc Ock, you know.
But because the best villains, Doc Ock.
Yeah, Doc Ock is.
Well, in my
just
opinion.
such
Alfred
a-
Molina
Yeah,
gives a great
he's the best
performance.
villain probably of
Amazing
any
villain.
Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. So that's your 11, right? It was top 11.
Yeah, that was my
I'll
one.
go
Spider-Man
pretty-
2 was my one. Number 11 was Let There Be Carnage. I'll say that.
Okay.
I'll go pretty quick through mine because
Well,
have
yeah,
super
you go,
similar
and then
rankings.
I'll just say my top 3.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
That's fine.
We had the same bottom 4, which is amazing. I had Let There Be Carnage 11, 10, Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I did argue putting over 9, Venom 8, Far From Home. Those 3 are kind of like.
Why is Venom so low? No one likes
It's not
Venom?
like it's that low. It's just not that special. For
Yeah.
me. It's like a good
Yeah.
time.
It's kind of its own universe too, so it doesn't really like
Yeah.
affect anything either. So like that kind of brings it down, which I don't mind.
7. This is probably our main difference. I have Spider-Man 1 with Green Goblin, which, yeah, like I said, if I'm just going to pop in one of these Spider-Mans, I'm just not gonna pop in that one, even though
Spider-Man
Defoe's
1.
amazing. 6. I can't believe I have it over the original Spider-Man. I have Spider-Man 3, and just that is such a good time. I
Isn't it-
could-
wait, that's
I
not-
could have it.
Yeah, my Spider-Man 3 was 7 for me.
What's on
Yeah.
your list? 6? What do you have?
6, but I have it over Spider-Man 1, which like most people think Spider-Man 1 is easily better.
Yeah.
Which Spider-Man 1 is better, but I enjoy Spider-Man 3 significantly more.
Okay.
And then 5 is Homecoming. 4 is Amazing Spider-Man 1, which we kind of have similar opinions that we like that one a lot more than
Fire.
most people do.
Wait, so that's your 3?
It is just a good movie.
That's your 3?
That's my 4.
Alright, well that's
And then
my
we
3.
have the exact same top 3, which I would also interchange. I have Into the Spider-Verse, No Way Home, and Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
It's basically mine. It's
Those
Spider-Man
3?
2, and then the one that just came out, and then Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's a good top 3.
Solid.
Yeah, it was a tough series to rank.
I feel like if I don't know how I'm gonna react to the Into the Spider-Verse, but
it's just so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it is very
that's the
different.
hardest one to rank because it's just
it's own
animated.
It's its own thing.
It's its own thing. But
wait, it's what's it called? It's Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
And
I
there's
think you'll like it because you're super into music, and the music is really good.
Yeah.
Like really good.
and so there's a part 2 coming out next year.
Yeah, it's coming out.
This year.
Well, this year. So let's just talk about the movies coming out this year then. So
Do
that.
you know what's happening in that? I haven't even watched a trailer for Across the Spider-Verse.
No, it's he like reunites with Gwen, and then
Gwen.
like they just go on an adventure.
Gwen was really cool
Yeah.
in Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, yeah.
Wait,
it was
so-
cool seeing her as a actual Spider-Man.
So, what Into the Spider-Verse coming out, and what else is coming out
next year. This year.
this year?
The Batman.
Batman.
I'm
Alright,
so
well-
hyped
Do you see the preview for that?
for the
In
Batman.
I want to hear. I want to hear
You probably
Leo's
weren't paying attention.
I want to
Batman
talk
can
about it
be
for a little
really
bit because you
cool.
love Batman.
Yeah,
I want to hear it.
it's my most anticipated movie next year.
Okay.
I hope it's good.
Wait, when is it coming out?
March something. March
Oh, it's
Oh, so
20
soon.
close.
Yeah,
I
really
didn't even
soon.
know that. I think because some people are gonna say like it could be better than a Dark Knight, which like there's always that small chance, but Dark Knight is
It's the
just-
Dark Knight. Dark
Knight's
Knight's
one of the
my
best
top
movies of
5
all time.
Yeah, Dark Knight's my top 5 favorite of all time.
Like, give
That's
me
fair.
I don't even know what's happening in the movie. So give me
I know it's Batman's second year. It's Bruce Wayne's second year being Batman, so he's like
Okay.
younger. So he's probably like
Oh, so this movie's like it doesn't go along in the timeline. Okay.
no. Yeah, he's like in his late 20s.
Okay.
It's his second year, and like the Riddler's like
Yeah. Who's playing the Riddler? Paul Dano.
Paul Dano. Yeah,
Oh, he's such a good.
He's so
actor.
good.
Yeah, he's really cool.
and he just has to solve the case. Basically, what's the story?
Are you hyped for that movie?
I don't know, like the last like year or two, other than like big MCU projects, which I'm more into other movies than the MCU, but the only movies that I like consistently watch trailers and get hyped for, like, you know, Infinity War, Endgame,
Yeah.
No Way Home. But yeah, I feel like this one's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be a really dark version of Batman. But
Why?
in the trailer, he's merciless.
He's like beating the hell out of people.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
really?
pretty dark.
Yeah,
But this is when he was younger.
yeah. So like he doesn't really know how to like fight yet, really. Kind of.
Oh, so he's
Like he kind of just like goes off his emotions.
messing
more.
people up.
Yeah, like
I don't think it
no
really
remorse.
it doesn't seem like it's gonna be bad in the slightest. I think it'll either be like pretty good or just super
And I love the director who's directing it, Matt Reeves. He directed like the newer Planet of the Apes movies.
Oh, those are awesome.
Dude, I
so
love
good.
the Planet of the Apes
You've
movies.
seen those?
Yeah.
Oh, those are so
Those are so good.
One
That-
of the most consistent trilogies of all time.
One of the
All
greatest.
three of
I would
them
say
are
one of the
amazing.
greatest trilogies of all time.
I would too.
Planet of the
in
Apes?
cinema.
No, there's rarely a trilogy that is that consistent. Like all three movies are.
What do you
so
like?
cool.
What do you mean by like consistent?
Like I'm
Good,
saying all
good,
three
good.
movies. In
Oh,
the trilogy.
okay,
I would
Oh,
say
okay,
good.
good,
First one's
good,
good.
good.
Second one's good. Third one's great.
Are they coming out with the fourth? Or
I'd say they're all
they're
great,
done.
to be honest.
they're good. Honestly, like I don't even remember which.
Yeah,
one's
that's
worse,
a movie
but-
that Woody Harrelson was actually really good in.
Really good.
Was War for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah, he's like the main character at the. Well, what movie?
He's the
is
main
it?
villain.
in
He's
the
the
third
villain
one.
in the third one.
Oh yeah, and then he dies.
Yeah,
He does die.
Yeah.
He shoots himself.
Most people.
What's
die
your
in those
favorite?
movies.
What's your favorite Planet of the Apes movie? I think mine.
War. I like War for the Planet of the Apes.
Which one was that?
That's the third one.
Okay, I was
That's
about to say.
the-
I think
that's the
I
with
think
all
I
the
like-
snow.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
third one's
finale.
cool.
That's probably my favorite. Although like
That's
James
when there's
Franco
like.
in the first one for Rise, I thought the origin of just how it all came to be was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was when so it was like they stumble upon this like girl or something, like this little girl.
Yeah, that was the third
Yeah,
one.
and she can't talk.
Yeah, because she's
She has the-
infected by
she's the disease.
disease.
Something I think is super cool about those movies is that like in between each movie that you don't see, so much happens. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the movie ends the first one, and then you see in the second one that
It's like 15
almost
years later.
all of humanity
Yeah.
is wiped out.
It's like 15 years
but
later.
all the apes that you know are still alive.
Dude, I gotta rewatch those.
Yeah,
They're
so
really
do I.
good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I watched
them.
more
I
recently.
rewatched them over Christmas break. They're really good. I watched all of them over Christmas.
Maybe I'll rewatch them like this break, this 4-day weekend.
This 4-day weekend.
They're really good.
Thanks.
It's not a waste
Thanks,
of time.
LC.
All right, both of you gotta say your top 5 movies of all time.
Top Top 5 movies.
I'm not gonna say mine. I'm just gonna listen to you guys.
We'll start from 5.
You're the experts.
Is that cool? Start from 5.
Yeah.
You
So
go
You go first.
Let's go back and forth. So 5.
Oh, okay.
4,
Okay.
4.
I'm down.
All right.
I'll
Leo
go
first.
first. My number 5 favorite movie of all time is The Dark Knight.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The perfect sequel,
Very
my
good movie.
opinion.
It's one of the best performances of all time by
Heath Ledger.
My second, to be accurate.
How many times have you seen that movie?
Oh my
A lot. I've seen it a lot.
I've probably
countless
seen it like 4
The
or
only-
5.
Even like people who don't really care about movies that much have probably seen it like multiple times.
Yeah, I've seen it like 5
exactly.
times.
There's only one issue I have with the movie, and I don't like how they dealt with Two-Face, really.
Okay.
But
I
everything else
Harvey
is cool.
Dent, I don't know. I love the two.
Just his transformation. I just wasn't digging it. But everything,
Why?
it's still cool.
I feel like that's like
I thought it
what
was really
made the
good.
movie.
Well, the ending where he's got.
That's my only issue with the guys. I'm sorry.
I thought that was
I'm
so
Your opinion.
No, you speak your issues. It's better. You can't just.
But it's still one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're-
easily.
You're
Okay.
5.
My 5 is the only animated movie I have on here, and that is Fantastic Mr. Fox, which I know you're a big fan of too.
I love that movie.
Have you seen that? Oh, I think I showed it to you.
I have
and
not
Connor.
seen it.
I showed it to you and Connor, and you guys both just thought it was so weird because it is such a quirky movie. It was at
When
Connor's
did you
house.
show me that? Oh, Connor's house.
Yeah.
I just do not
It
remember
is
that.
such a weird movie.
Was that
Funny.
a while ago?
Funny
Yeah, it
story.
was like a year ago.
Funny story about Fantastic Mr. Fox. When I was younger, we had like movie players in our car,
Yeah.
and like we never took that movie out. Like
Oh, yeah.
I could like recite.
there's
I could
some
like recite
movies-
words from that movie.
There's some
because of how many
movies
times
that
we watched it.
I
Really?
watched like a million times. So because my family would like drive on vacations,
Uh-huh.
and we would always have movies in there, and there'd just be some like Mr. Fox, Over the Head,
Hedge,
like
man.
Incredibles. There'd be like some of those
Over the
that
Hedge
we would
one,
just not take.
Dude,
out. 'Cause
honestly,
I was younger and all.
Where'd you rank Over the Hedge?
What all time?
Yeah, bro, that might be my top 5. Swear.
Top 5. I mean, that's respectful. I've seen it, like,
Dude, Over the Hedge is a great movie. Come on.
infinite times. Oh, dude, it's a great movie. The voice cast.
When did that come
amazing.
out?
The Verminator is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Over the Hedge is a great
Who voices
movie.
him?
Thomas Hayden Church, Sandman.
Sandman. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Great movie.
Yeah,
Great
I can
movie.
talk about Over the Hedge all day.
Okay.
All right.
My number 4,
4.
The Empire Strikes Back,
Yes, sir.
1980.
Some Star Wars.
No,
Go.
most people
Love it.
really
All right.
I'm
I
not
don't
that
watch-
big. I've seen pretty much all Star Wars stuff except the animated shows, but yeah, the
Bro,
original Star Wars. I
Star
didn't
Wars is
grow
fire.
up with them, so that's why I'm not like as big on them. But they're still good movies.
Star Wars is fire.
Nice.
Again.
That's all right. Screw Over the Hedge. Never mind. I was getting too excited, but that's definitely in my top 5.
Empire.
Yeah.
I feel
Again.
like you've seen a lot more
Great
movies than you
movie.
realize.
No, it's just like I haven't. I don't even think I've heard of one on your list. Don't say them.
No, you know one of them.
All right, but like
I don't think
still.
you'll know my 3.
Well, I know all Star Wars.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably won't know. But
You know this one. Number 4 is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
all right,
Love it.
Number 1 for me.
Number 1. Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's fire.
It's one of those movies you can't like dislike. It's just so.
Dude, Ferris
It's really
Bueller's a
good.
Great movie.
John
I've watched
Hughes?
it. I've watched it so many times.
Great movie.
Yeah, it's just so enjoyable. One of my favorite comedic performances ever is Ferris.
You know, I was gonna say the quote, but I'm gonna mess it
Oh,
up.
say it.
No, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm just not gonna say it. But that's
Life moves pretty fast.
Yeah.
If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you're gonna miss it.
best quote
Such
ever.
a great quote.
Great quote.
Yeah, great quote.
All right,
My number 3 is a movie you've probably never heard of.
probably not.
It's called The Place Beyond the Pines.
Nope. Have you?
He's been trying to get me to watch it for a while, and I'm gonna, like, probably in the next couple weeks, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
It is, in my opinion, the most underrated movie ever made.
Actually, I've never even heard of that.
It's,
But
I
really
had
good.
never really heard of it
It's-
until Leo.
It's
talked to
Ryan
me about
Gosling
it.
and Bradley Cooper. Probably,
Ryan Gosling's awesome.
yeah,
And
probably
Bradley
probably
Cooper.
one of their best performances. I won't say their best because I haven't seen a lot of what they're in, but probably they're one of their best performances. Definitely not Bradley Cooper's because American Snipers.
just give me like a
Yeah.
quick summary. Quick summary.
Yeah,
it's
but
about,
like, what's it about?
Yeah, because I don't even know.
It's about a stunt driver,
Okay.
a motorcycle stunt driver, and he finds out he has a kid, and now he has to like rob banks, and but Bradley Cooper's the cop, and like it's them like butting heads throughout the movie.
That's definitely like a you kind of movie.
Thank you.
That's
I think I should say.
You kind of movie.
I feel like it's a Leo kind of movie.
Nah, that's cool.
All right.
The 3, I got Good Will Hunting. Most people have seen this movie.
I've not seen this movie.
Have any like emotional value in their body would agree that this is just an amazing movie.
At number 2 of my top movies of all time, I have The Departed.
Ooh, I was not expecting that, but it is a great movie.
I think Martin Scorsese's best. For now, I don't know. He has a movie coming out this year, so.
He has like 30 movies, though.
I know.
He has 30.
Like Taxi Driver, Mean Streets.
Goodfellas,
of course. The Irishman, 3-hour-long movie.
Yeah, Departed is my favorite Scorsese, too.
Yeah, it is. It's mine.
The acting in that movie, amazing.
The twist. The ending twist.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
Blew my mind for
That's like the best Mark Wahlberg I've ever seen.
Yeah, probably his best
and
performance.
Matt Damon might be my favorite Matt Damon.
My
other than Good Will Hunting.
Well, my favorite Matt Damon performance, probably Good Will Hunting and The Martian. I think he did really.
Martian, he's super good.
I think he did really good in The Martian.
I have seen The Martian.
Martian is
That was
awesome.
a very good movie.
Really good movie. Saw it in theaters.
Fire.
That's a movie I wish I could see in theaters, just because.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters.
Oh yeah.
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 2, which almost is my 1, but I gotta keep it at 2, is Whiplash, which you've seen this, right? I just could not believe it's like a short 90 minutes, and I could not believe how intense a movie could be about a drummer. Like, it's about a drummer.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
It's
movie.
the most
I love
intense movie
movies.
I've ever seen. Yeah, dude, it low-key like got me into jazz, which is crazy.
What's that one movie called? Drumline or something?
Drumline?
What is it called? Oh my god.
There's another one called Sound of Metal.
Sound of Metal, really good.
All right, I'm gonna look it up after, but
I haven't seen that, but I've heard it's good.
Yes.
But Whiplash is, I said Heath Ledger as a Joker was my second favorite performance of all time. J.K. Simmons as the antagonist, not really a villain, but antagonist in this movie. Best performance I've ever seen. He's the one that plays J. Jonah Jameson, the news guy in the Spider-Mans.
oh really?
Yeah, and he's the villain.
He won an Oscar.
He was. I want to see him as a villain.
I recommend it to anyone. It is so amazing.
Definitely gonna watch. I'm gonna watch so many movies after this. Little talk.
This one number 1.
Got me hooked. All right. We saying the ones now?
The ones.
All right, let's hear it.
My number 1 favorite movie of all time is Inglourious Bastards. You ever hear of it?
No.
You know Quentin Tarantino? Probably not.
No.
Okay. Well, I think this is his best movie, like best made movie.
Okay.
Tarantino's just he might be my favorite director.
He is my favorite director.
Yeah, he might be mine.
Have you seen this movie?
Oh yeah, it's
very good.
It's
movie?
like around my 10 probably.
Okay.
It's
cool.
really amazing.
Yeah.
Just seeing all these Nazis get
Killed.
just destroyed. It's about like a group of Jews
Okay.
that goes around killing
Nazis.
Nazis.
In
And there's
World War
there's
II.
side
Bro,
plots.
I feel like I might have. Wait, what's it
It's
called?
super bloody.
Inglourious Bastards. Something happens to Hitler that I won't spoil for people.
All right, I don't think
You
I've seen
can
that movie.
spoil
You could just say it.
He just gets
They
like
shred him.
like
they
200 bullets.
They kill Hitler in the movie.
Like 200 bullets. Like Tarantino, what he does with movies is he'll take like real events in history
And, like, flip 'em.
change the ending.
Yeah.
Like he took slavery and Django Unchained. Have you seen that one? It's
No.
super good. And then he has like the main protagonist like just take down all these slave owners, which is super cool.
Yeah.
But in this one, he just has like all the leaders of the Nazi party just in one theater.
Yeah.
And they all just get
25% of this movie is in English. If you actually look at it.
no way.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But what do you mean?
A lot of it's in German.
It's a lot of it's in German and
but
French.
You get used to the subtitles. It's super good.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Okay.
You're one.
So that was your one.
Arrivederci. Number 1 is The Breakfast Club for me. It's the same director.
Oh,
that
yeah.
did Ferris Bueller. It's just like I watched it at the right time in my life. You know, not trying to get all deep.
Why right time in your life?
It's like it's about a bunch of high schoolers that are in Saturday detention, like Saturday school.
You never had a detention at like Catholic though.
Nah.
I keep going.
Yeah, luckily, I've been a good kid.
Okay.
And so all these kids, they're in Saturday school, and they're like all so different from each other. There's like a nerd, like a criminal, you could say.
A jock.
Yeah, a jock, like an outcast, and like a princess girl.
Okay.
That's like their stereotypes, but then they realize like how similar they are to each other. and it's just about like understanding other people.
So why did you like watch this movie at the right time of your life? When did you watch it first?
Because like high school is like a super important age to like understand other people.
You're right.
Because like everyone just.
So when
like,
you watch your freshman year, sophomore year?
Sophomore year, yeah, super
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Just means a lot.
I got you.
Maybe as I get older, it'll move down, but
All right.
that's at one.
So you guys are gonna rank these 5 movies that you guys wrote down. So the movies are.
These are 5 of like the critically most acclaimed movies of all time.
Okay, so Shawshank Redemption, Godfather, Forrest Gump, Fight Club, and Pulp Fiction. What is that?
Tarantino movie.
The same dude that did
Inglourious Basterds.
All right, so
did that.
you're gonna say your 5. You're gonna say your 5. I'm gonna go
Okay.
like
Just
that.
all at once?
No, like you say your 5. And
Oh,
you can say
then you-
whatever you
okay, I
want,
got it,
and then
I
you
got
say like, oh, we did.
That's fair.
Might get people mad, but my number 5 is Shawshank.
Okay, to be fair, all these movies
Are
Yeah.
good.
are like
Are great.
Yeah.
like I could watch any of these movies,
But-
like anytime.
I'd rather watch these 4 before I watch Shawshank. That's just how I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. I mean, Shawshank, it's just a classic movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just undeniably super well done. But I can see where you're coming from. It's like a little slow at points, but yeah, the plot twist at the end of how he escaped
Mm-hmm.
is just
It's so
absolutely
sick.
amazing. It's a feel good movie.
Yeah.
It's a really feel good movie. My number 5 is Pulp Fiction, which
Okay.
yeah, most people would say is Tarantino's best, but it's just I like other movies more. There's Samuel L. Jackson, his character, his third of the movie, it's like divided into thirds, and his third is like would be like number 1 on this list. But the other 2 thirds just drag for me. There's like 15 minutes where it's just like a European girl and Bruce Willis, and they're just like,
It's slow.
yeah, it's slow. And there's also most of what Tarantino does is super inappropriate, and most of it usually doesn't disturb me. But this scene in this movie, you know what I'm talking about?
There's a lot of disturbing scenes
No,
in this
it's
movie.
the one where a corrupt cop is like raping the African American
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Marcellus.
I remember that
yeah,
now.
and it's super super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that kind of just turns me off to the movie, if you know what I mean.
So that's your 5.
Yeah.
All right.
My number 4 is Fight Club. Great movie. Could be known as the greatest twist of all time.
Yeah, could be. It's like, but it's you could see it coming in a way, because it's hinted at a lot in the movie. if you
Yeah,
really
it is hinted a lot, but like
But
for some
casual
people,
it's definitely
never
like,
saw
what is
it. Never
going
saw
on.
it coming.
Yeah, Ryan, you
I-
would like that movie.
I didn't see it
You're always
coming.
trying to fight.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I'm always trying to fight.
yeah. Ryan's always trying to fight.
All right, I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 4, I have
4.
Shawshank, so we weren't far off.
Okay.
My family loves this movie, but yeah, like I said, all these movies are fantastic, but one's just gotta be lower.
All right.
What's your 3, Leo?
3.
I have Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Because like
Yeah.
you can kind of say it changed how people view movies for
That's
the
true.
time.
Yeah.
Like what Tarantino did with like time.
And he's
and,
just
like-
like his own director.
Yeah,
He's
and
so
like
unique.
all the acts are like split into different parts. Like you're supposed to
Yeah.
technically watch the first act, second, then like the
Oh yeah, because it's out of order.
it's out of order,
Which
and
is
like
super
what,
cool.
Yeah, so like I just think what it did for movies. And
It's also really funny at times.
yeah,
too,
it
which I
also
didn't
it's very
mention.
comedic,
Yeah.
Okay.
like very dark humor.
Number 3, I got Fight Club. So we have like 3 through 5 in a different order.
Mm-hmm.
But Fight Club is just something about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just super entertaining, and the song at the end, where all the buildings are crashing down.
Yeah.
That's just awesome. Which I need to rewatch that movie. But moving on to year 2,
I have Forrest Gump at my 2.
I also have Forrest Gump in my 2.
Oh, so you guys have the same 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
why
do.
did you put Forrest Gump at your 2? I'll ask you that.
Instead of what, 1 or 3, or like
Instead of
what?
like Godfather, you're 1.
Yeah, so we have Godfather at 1. But starting with Forrest Gump, I mean, probably most people would have it lower than the
Yeah.
other 3. But for me, Tom Hanks, best performance out of all these movies.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing is it's so rewatchable. You know, there's like segments
Forrest
in the
Gump,
movie
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
where he's just running,
Yeah.
which he's just running, and it's so entertaining.
And a thing I liked when I was like younger and I watched it for the first time, he's like important in time, but like no one knows who he is because he's just a regular
Yeah,
guy.
that's
true.
That was so cool in my opinion. I guess it's like
I guess you're right.
I never even looked at it like that.
yeah.
Because like he's really not gonna like go down as like an important person in history.
Because he's just a guy.
But he made such an impact on everything else.
To
that
like
happened.
everything.
Yeah, and like the Bubba stuff when Bubba died, that was so sad. Jenny died.
I'm pretty sure there's a book. And, like,
His mom, bro, everyone died. Now that I think about it.
I know.
It's so sad.
I'm pretty sure there's a book,
Except his kid.
and he like
died.
goes to space in the book. I'm pretty sure. I swear to God. I'm pretty sure that's what happens in the book.
Really?
If there is a book, I heard
Really?
that. I don't even know if there's a book, but I think that's. And then one I have Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather's just. I watched all these movies before Godfather.
Same.
I didn't watch it until like a year ago, and I was expecting it just to be like a super slow, long movie, and like I didn't really even like Al Pacino or some of the actors, but it was so good. I can't
Explain
believe
it a little bit. Just quick summary.
It's a mob movie.
It's about a family, like a crime family,
Yeah.
like in the 40s, 20s. I don't even know.
It takes place.
It takes place a while ago, but it came out in like the 70s. It's really what it's about, and it's a bunch of twists along the way.
Guess just gotta
If
watch
you see
it.
like mob movies, like a lot of the deaths that happen in those movies just like hit so much more shocking than other movies just because of how they're done. It's like hard to explain. It's like the same thing with Goodfellas, but Godfather is just such a classic.
Yeah.
It was made in like 73, and it's like my favorite of all.
73, really?
Maybe even earlier.
I thought 72, to be honest. Maybe. I don't know.
Whatever.
Year difference.
Same thing. All right, so those were that's your
those were the
top five.
Yeah.
It was
Most
top.
All right,
critically
so
acclaimed.
you gotta go. What's your best show? Favorite show of all time?
Breaking Bad.
Exclude.
Gotta be
I used to not watch anime at all. I used to think it was funny.
Oh, you were an anime?
I might.
Oh, what, you want to put Attack on Titan?
It's either Attack on Titan or Breaking Bad.
No way you like Attack on Titan that much. I mean, it's good.
It is so good if you really dive into it. But Breaking Bad, excluding anime, just best show I've ever watched. It's just fascinating how they do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Walt, best performances, best writing. It was just like hits you in the heart at the end, and like amazing ending. Like some of the other shows I've watched are like good throughout, and then it ends bad.
Yeah.
So wait, so you would put Attack on Titan with that or over
Maybe
it?
over it.
No, all right. So you
I mean, just-
I
want you
haven't
to
finished
pick.
Attack on Titan, so
I want you to
I can't
pick.
have an opinion.
I want you
Well,
to
Attack
pick.
on Titan hasn't finished the show.
I'm
Yeah.
not
I've
caught
read the
up, is what I'm
manga.
saying. I'm not caught up.
But
I'm still on like season 1.
it's
I'm surprised you haven't read the manga because you read
like
read
you
so
think
many
you know
comics.
so much about it, and then it just blows you away. Like you think you know everything, and then there's
I already
just
watch it.
a
'Cause
whole
I'm just a
nother
little
layer.
confused.
Yeah, it's really
Don't
confusing.
don't spoil it though for Leo.
And you, because you don't really.
Oh, you about to spoil like the manga part?
No, definitely not. I didn't know if you really understood. Like
We'll talk about it.
up until
Talk about it a different time.
Breaking Bad. Well, how about you, Ryan?
Favorite show.
Favorite show?
I don't watch a lot of shows, but I'm just gonna say Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
I like
Great
Star
show.
Wars.
Great show.
I mean,
I like
yeah.
Star Wars. Mandalorian's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Music is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The ending was cool. You like the ending?
Love the ending.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's cool.
Solid show.
Yeah, with Luke.
Just
When
Baby
Luke's
Yoda's just so
slicing up
cool.
everyone. That's sweet.
Yeah, what's your- wait,
I don't
what's your-
think Baby Yoda's gonna be in the rest of it though, which is sad.
Bro, I was just like the whole point of the like.
But now it's just
thing.
gonna like just be about him, which
Which
is
I'm
sad.
fine with.
Yeah, it'll
To
be
be
cool
honest,
still,
fine.
especially with
It
how
was
they
like-
do it.
It's kind of like his Baby Yoda, Grogu story. It's over. Now it's time for a new
it's
story.
done. Like he's
The
gone
next-
with Luke.
Yeah, season 3
Like,
and
I
4.
don't really see how
new
they
story.
could bring him back into it.
You're not really big on Star Wars, right?
I mean, I've seen all of them.
What's your favorite Star Wars character?
Ooh, Star Wars character.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
Dark Vader.
Yeah, definitely.
Dark Vader.
Well, yeah.
Darth Vader's sick.
That's true.
He was the chosen one, technically.
Honestly,
But
Man-
but Yoda
the Mandalorian
Yoda's up
is
there
super
for me.
cool.
He's a cool character.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
His name's like
awesome.
Din Djarin.
But like Yoda's up there for me, so that's why I like Mandalorian. It's
Yoda's sick.
I think Yoda on paper is definitely up there, but just they made him so goofy in the prequels, you know.
Yeah.
But he was still sweet. With
Yoda
how he
is
was
not
so-
goofy.
He was
It's Yoda.
with how they made him talk, you know.
Well, that's what he's
It
like
was
wise.
Yeah, but like they like overdid it with how they would like structure his sentences. It was just like
I thought it was pretty fire.
it's a nitpick, you know what I'm saying?
I guess. But Leo. So you're writing a little A little script or a little what is it?
Yeah, I have a script written.
Just explain it a little
Well, I
bit.
don't-
Well, you
I
can't.
I
You
can't
do
spoil
that.
my own
You
script.
can't do
I'm
that
not even like
details.
technically done. It's about the
You know,
Joker,
Yeah.
like from Batman. It's about him in high school and what was his life.
In high school, so he's like human, just fully human at that point. Well, physically.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
He's just a guy. But then some stuff happens,
and that's
and then
you can't say
it
anything.
unravels.
So like, what are you gonna do with the
Well,
script?
like, give
Oh,
like
it's
a
just-
general, like what kind of like sets it in motion, or what's the
like-
concept?
It's about like James Gordon. You know who James Gordon is? He's like the commissioner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon.
He's like a senior, and Joker's like a sophomore.
What? Wait,
Wait, how long have you been
are they
writing
supposed?
this for?
Yeah, how long have you been writing?
I thought of it like sophomore year.
Is
Oh.
Commissioner Gordon and the Joker supposed to be that close together in age?
Doesn't
Or
really
does it
matter. It's
matter?
just
Yeah, it
it's,
doesn't
it's my
matter.
it's my thing.
No,
so.
it's cool.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do with it? Nothing. Just
Is
have
he
it?
like
No,
a,
just
is
have
Commissioner Gordon like a bully in it?
No, he actually helps out Joker.
Oh,
Not like a villain, but like Joker's getting bullied.
I thought you were gonna make Commissioner Gordon bully him, and that's why he turns like so psycho, and then he becomes a Joker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah, I understand.
different origin story than what the movie just did. I was actually writing my own scripts over quarantine. But
What was
then-
that about?
but
Well,
I
what?
stopped. It's honestly hard for me to remember, but it was like a simple story. It wasn't like superhero or anything. It was like this dude. It was called Goodbyes, I was gonna call it. And
But you're not really doing it anymore.
I was going for the emotional ending where like he wrote goodbyes to like all the special people in his life, which I went through in the film. It would just be like a movie where you went through like his day-to-day life of the people like he's really close with, and throughout the movie you'd just be seeing him writing these letters, and he'd be like itching his skin throughout. I'm just gonna spoil it because I guarantee I won't finish it in the future.
Okay.
But he'd be like itching his skin throughout, a little foreshadowing, and then he like knows he's gonna die of skin cancer, which like you won't know, and then like by the end of the movie it like cuts like 5 years in advance where someone finds like all of his letters that he wrote, and then it just like hits all the people, you know.
Sad.
Yeah, sad. It was gonna be a sad movie.
But you're not doing it anymore.
Maybe I should, honestly. But then once we get famous, you know, everyone will come back here and
We
they'll
could
just know the ending.
Put the movie on the podcast.
Yeah.
We got
We can react live reaction.
Ooh.
Put on the TV
Oh,
live
yeah.
reaction on the movie.
Wow, the ideas that could come out of this are
In the future though,
infinite.
we'll see.
Yeah.